It began at dawn, the first snow of the season. Big, lazy flakes drifted past the window, catching the early light and turning the world soft and quiet. The first snow always feels like a small kind of miracle. One moment, bare branches, then the last faded autumn leaves, and the next, everything wrapped in silver and white. This week has been cold and a little wild. Rain, sleet, snow, we've had everything. It's the kind of weather that makes you crave warmth and stillness. I've been tucked away in my studio with a mug of tea, my acrylic paints spread out, and a few late birthday gifts to open. I'm also starting prep for my holiday shop update, and this year I want to do things a little bit differently. I've been creating lots of small originals that I'm pricing far lower than usual, so that art feels in reach for everyone. I talk a lot about leaving the world a little warmer and a little better than I found it, and I'm hoping that this helps make the holiday season a little more special for everyone. Hello everybody, it's Amy from Northwoods Studio, and welcome to this week's video. This is going to be a week in my life as a work from home artist, getting ready for a Christmas shop update. 2025 edition. That was a mouthful. I hope I said it right. It is October 20th, and it is not even Halloween yet, but if you are an artist or a maker or somebody who participates in the holiday sales at holiday season time, now is the time when we start prepping. So it is Monday, October 20th. I said that already. So sorry. Did not sleep well last night. I'm going to have to make a refresh of my cup of tea. And I'm a little bit late getting started. I'm way late getting started. I actually meant to do a summer shop update. I haven't done one, I think, since early spring, and life has been utterly chaotic and crazy and kind of terrible. I'm thinking probably this video will go up after the one where I explain everything that happened. So if so, it's going to be called something like How Art is Getting Me Through the Worst Year of My Life. And that'll be linked down below if it's already up. If not, it's coming soon. It's been a doozy. But we're not talking about that today. I was just explaining I'm a little bit late. So like I said, it is Monday, October 20th, and I need to get a good amount of work in this week before Friday, which is when I have Crohn's disease. I take medications for it that are given by an IV infusion. And I have that coming up on Friday, and I'm going to be wiped after it. So we're going to try to get some work done. I am thinking that I would like to do a themed collection for my October. What is wrong with me? I'm so tired, you guys, from the meds and everything. Okay, so I am doing a themed collection for my holiday drop. I think I said Christmas earlier, but it's really holiday. And I think it's going to be guardian spirits, guardian angels, that kind of theme. And I painted this yesterday. I'm not sure if it's done yet, and for sure I need to do a touch-up, but I painted this little one yesterday. Let's see if I can, it's got blue iridescent paint and gold metallic paint. I wanted this to kind of feel like a glowing halo or a glowing aura or something like that. My kids told me it just looked like a gold moon. So I'm playing with these stripes, but maybe adding a pattern. I don't know. There's a little, you can see I'm going to have to do a little touch up right there because I wasn't careful. But you can see I even put a little of the gold paint in the bottom of the eyes to make them sparkly. Anyway, this is the first in my theme of what I just said. I'm so scattered, you guys. It has been, I don't know. Anyway, I have stacks of canvases. I'm thinking they're going to be like 8x10s, which is another one here that I have gessoed and toned already. But the majority of them, here I'll grab so you can see, I have actually been busy. Okay, so I have all of these that I have gessoed and toned in my two favorite colors. These are, I think, are they 6x6? Something like that. Let's compare it to the 8x10. Okay, these must be 6x6. I'm thinking they're 6x6. And then I have all of these. I actually have a whole bunch more of these coming. So these are 4x6 and they're, you know, kind of tiny. There are 8 of them. Believe it or not, I have, this was the first shipment, but altogether there's going to be 100 of those. I don't know if I'm going to use them all or how much I'll get through, especially considering the infusion schedule and all of that. But I'm expecting the box of the next 37 to make 50 this afternoon. And I think the rest are coming tomorrow. So this may look strange. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So normally I price most of my artwork, my original art, at like, I think I'm pricing it at like $3.50 on canvas per square inch. So hang with me while I do the math. Let's say you have an 8x10 like this. You have an 8x10. That's 8 times 10 is 80. Right? Yeah, 8x10 is 80. Okay. I had to get a calculator. And I forgot what, I think it said 250. So 8x10 times 350 is potentially $250. I think. I just did it on the calculator and I forgot between here and there, but I'm not going to price it at that. I'm not going to price it at my normal prices. I have been thinking a lot about how the world has just seemed so dark and unhappy, and I really do believe that like art and owning an original piece of art or something that makes you feel like, hey, this is one of a kind. I am so excited to hang it on my wall. I think that's really important. So I'm not selling these at my original prices. I'm thinking everything, obviously these will probably be the most expensive. I'm not sure how I'm going to price things. I'm thinking somewhere everything between 40 and 128, 150, 128 for these. But I'm thinking like these, I'm thinking like $45, $48. And everyone's going to be different. They're all going to be hand painted just by me. I'll get through as many as I can before holiday season. They're all going to be within this theme that I said. And I'm going to make them special and sparkly. Like I said, metallic gold, iridescent blue. Let's go do some fun stuff. We'll probably do some, I don't know how messy it is there. We'll do some tidying. I can include some of the painting process, and just my life, a week in my life as a work from home artist. Throughout this video, you've seen me using gold and patterns and metallics to add a little sparkle to my holiday collection of paintings that I'm working on. And in fact, I got so interested in it that I started Googling it. And of course, Gustav Klimt popped up because he is a master of gold and metallics and patterns. And wouldn't you know it, a Skillshare class popped up on it too. They have a class on it. It seems like they have a class on everything that I'm interested in. And anyway, that's perfect for today because they just happen to be the sponsor of today's video. In case you don't know, Skillshare has creative classes taught by amazing world-class creatives like professional illustrators, renowned graphic designers, and successful entrepreneurs. The platform is designed to help you build creativity into your life by learning directly from real, super talented, and successful creatives. The class I'm taking is called Golden Insights, Exploring Klimt's Patterns for Your Artistry, a master study with Denise Love. And I have been absolutely loving this class. I am learning to see the way Klimt did and learning how he brought his art to life through shimmering gold and intricate patterns and powerful symbolism. The class breaks down his signature techniques in a simple, approachable way so anyone can learn and enjoy them. And actually, I went out and bought the book that she was using in the class so I would have my own to refer to because I was enjoying it that much. In case you want to take the class, Skillshare has been super generous and given us a very special offer. The first 500 of you to click the link down in my description box or scan this QR code that's popping up here right now will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare plus 20% off your whole first year at Skillshare, which is really exciting. I hope you love Skillshare as much as I do and get started today. So if you haven't noticed, this is a true mishmash video in that I'm sort of just lumping the footage together and trying to cobble together a video with it. But it has been this has actually been, we're going on the 2nd week now since I've been filming this and trying to get a bunch of stuff done for a shop update and everything. And so there's going to be a lot of footage all mashed together, and I probably already said it at the beginning, but there's timestamps in case you want to jump around and skip certain parts. But here I just included a little bit of footage of painting this fox. My sister and I actually made friends with the fox when we were kids, and we were able to, he would take hot dogs out of our hands because by the time we were done, we'd just sit there and wait and wait and wait. And his name is Foxy. Not super original, but by the end of the summer, he would come and take hot dogs out of our hands. And he came back for a couple years after that. And I've always felt a special connection with foxes, and that is why I decided to paint this one. Yeah. So this is quinacridone nickel azo gold, and the red one is the Winsor & Newton Galleria acrylic cadmium red hue. And this is a really lovely color. And in fact, if you're looking for a cheap acrylic paint, not less high priced, but good quality acrylic paint, this is the brand that I recommend. This is the brand that I started with when I was not buying Walmart stuff anymore, and I still use it quite a bit. And in fact, I painted this with these just to keep costs down a little bit, but not the metallics. That's the pricey stuff. That's the $20 a tube stuff. But everything else, the colored stuff, was all Winsor & Newton Galleria, so I highly recommend those for not breaking the bank, but having good quality, decently good pigmentation, light fast rating, and the pigment info on the tube. #1 for beginners. I got a giant thing of Liquitex gesso. So yeah, we're just going to do a mishmash video. We're going to go through the week. You probably can't see it. I've got my, let's see if I can tip you. Ignore the mess. It's kind of messy. It's been a really hard year in summer, and one of the things I have to do today is clean my little art room here. It is a mess, but this is my big, let's see if I can, oh, it's so messy. Ignore the mess. I can't tip you down far enough. Okay, I'll have to get a different shot. I hope I didn't just make anybody seasick. I'm going to test out my Big art printer. I have not used it in a few months. I know it's low on blue ink. I finally ordered some. I need to make some prints for my Patreon collector's nest here. And I need to get my printer going. So that's something we'll be doing this week, along with all of this. And we'll talk a little bit about being a full-time artist from home. And again, I cut that off kind of weird. I thought I'd include this footage for this little angel lady, although I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I ended up putting a lot more time into it than I was planning to do. I don't know. I'm still thinking about this one and whether it's going to be up for sale or not. But I wanted to talk a little bit about being a full-time artist and working from home. And there are a lot of perks to it, but there's also quite a few downsides, and I think a lot of people don't realize that. So in this day and age, you know, most stay-at-home artists have a platform of some kind, whether it's like here on YouTube or over on Instagram or TikTok or wherever. And I can't speak much about TikTok and Instagram. I'm on Instagram, but it's not my main platform. Here on YouTube is my main platform. And what I can say is between YouTube and Patreon, like, it is a huge amount of work. And actually, I'm going to have to do some rethinking and moving things around because the last 3 weeks I've spent... It's so much paperwork and so much editing and so much computer work. It's easily been 90% sitting at my computer and 10% painting, to the point where when I started adding in, like, you know, my doctor's appointments and stuff, I didn't paint for like 3 or 4 weeks, which is not good. And I'm not complaining because I'm really lucky to be able to be making an income from this. But what I do need to do is reassess and reevaluate and figure out where I want to be putting my time, while still making an income because, you know, that's really why I'm here. So it has been, I want to emphasize, like, it is a lot of work. A lot of people don't understand how much work it is behind the scenes. And I do get a few comments from people who are like, well, I just don't understand. Like, I haven't been successful and I've been trying to do the same kind of channel as you and blah, blah, blah. And I'll go and look at their channel and they'll have like a couple videos and then their next videos will be like 4 months previous. And then there'll be another big gap and like 6 months previous, they might put up 1 or 2 videos. That's not going to get you anywhere. I have put up at least 1 video every single week for 3 years. And actually for the first 3 months, I did 3 videos a week. And then for the next 2 months, I did 2 videos a week. And then I finally dropped to 1. I have not missed a single upload week. And I think that's really the persistence and the regularity with which I worked on here. I mean, that's really hard. The key is hard work. And you know, it is, I didn't know how much work it was till I tried doing it. So, you know, no shame on anybody who doesn't understand, because it's really hard to understand unless you've actually been in it and doing it. But between here and Patreon, I do 7 videos a month, and it takes me between 4 and 8 hours to edit each video. And I mean, that's a lot of a lot of hours editing. So, you know, yes, it's great to be able to be at home. It's great to be able to, like, you know, take care of my kids and be here for them and make an income without leaving the house. But also it can be kind of lonely. You don't really see anybody and you don't really leave the house, and, you know, it can get kind of lonely. And then because your work is here, in your home, I'm a bit of a workaholic, so I'll often like wander in here at 9 to shut the lights down, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna do a few more minutes of work, and I look at the clock and it's 11, and it's really easy to end up working too much and not having a good like home rest balance, which is something I think I'm gonna be exploring in the new year, like figuring out some sort of, oh, see me with the photo, I'm checking the contrast and everything. I'm not sure. I was painting from an actual photo of a person, and it looks like the person, but I don't know if I like the nose as translated to a painting. So let's see, it is, like I said, October 20th. I sent the last of my freelance stuff out last week, commissions and illustration work, and I have not taken on any more because I want to do this. I want to work on sending some beauty out into the world at a smaller price so people can enjoy having a piece of original art in their home. I have no idea when my shop is going to open. Maybe by the time this video goes up or by the time I'm editing it, I might know. I'm thinking probably either November 15th or November 22nd. I'm looking at my calendar over here in case you're wondering what I'm doing. If you want first dibs on anything that I'm going to be making, you can, my Patreons will have access 48 hours before the opening, what am I saying? Before I open it to everybody. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do my Patreons and my email list. So if you want to sign up for my email list, which is free, you can do that down below. I'll put a link. Or even just a free Patreon or a paid Patreon. You'll all have 48-hour access ahead of time before the shop opens. I will either send out I will send out a notice on Patreon and on the email list, which is free. So if you'd like to be a VIP, please sign up for one of those two below, and I will keep everybody updated as to when I think the shop opening will happen. Okay, so I was just at the P.O. box, and there were two little late birthday presents there, so exciting. This is from Tracy, and this one I don't know who it's from. And then I was going to show you what I got from my son for my birthday too, which was also arty. So we'll just open this one up, and this says, oh, it's from Lynn. That was nice of Lynn. She already sent me something. Well, thank you, Lynn. That was very nice of you. She sent me, ooh, I do need this. I was actually just thinking I needed this today. It's a beautiful little Princeton Velvet Touch Liner brush, so exciting. And then we'll open this from Tracy. Excuse me for not being on camera today. I just am not feeling up to it. It hasn't been a good day, so sorry about that. I'm still dealing with my whole autoimmune stuff and effects from the infusion and all of that. So let's open this up. Oh, there's a nice little card. Oh, it's so pretty. She must have made that or bought it from someone. It's so pretty. Oh, there's a little thing in here. It was a dark and stormy night, but she was not afraid. She knew that no matter what, she would prevail the end. And this says, from a small seed, a mighty trunk may grow. And just in case it's private. So nice. Tracy's such a nice person. Okay, let's see what we have in here. There is a little package here. Ooh, with a little tin. Let's see if we can get this open. Let's see if we can move that. Ooh, so cute. It's so cute. Oh, look at it. It's a little sketchbook. So cute. So cute. Oh, that's adorable and such a cute little fun size to play with. Thank you, Tracy. I bet you made this. Oh, it's so cute. So nice. Thank you, Tracy. What a cute little present. And then we have a box Let's open this up. Ooh, and there's a little package. Oh. So fun. She told me she was sending these. She said she had. I was not expecting this many. Holy moly. These are all Pablo's. I think she said she had a lot of extras. This is so awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. That was so kind of you. I was expecting, she said she had a few extras. Oh my goodness. Look at all the colors. Oh, so cute. They're so pretty. I can't wait to try them. Nice muted palette. So nice. That's really exciting. Oh, I might have to swatch those. I don't know. I've filmed a lot of footage this week. I definitely think my art block is feeling a little bit better. Hopefully I've included some of the art I did this week. So this is from my son, my older son. He got me this for my birthday. This is the art of DreamWorks The Wild Robot, which we just watched. And I was commenting on how much I love the art from the movie. And all on his own, he thought to look and see if there was a book about it. And got it for me. And they're divided into seasons. I've looked at this a little bit already. So it starts with summer. I always like these art of books. They're so cool, and it's like cool to see how they develop the character and figure out how it's going to move and the lighting. It's just really cool. Really cool. So we'll do a quick flip through here and how they like storyboard it. Sequential storytelling and multiple illustrations. I still remember this scene from the movie. It's a bunch of butterflies. It's a really, really cool book. I really like it. Very thoughtful present from my son. So those are all the presents. And now that I've talked a lot, hopefully I broke it up a little bit and I didn't just talk your face off. Your ears off? Did I make your ears bleed? I'm going to pre-film the ending. For those of you who know, I always forget. And then I don't have any way to end the video. So I'm pre-filming the ending. Thank you for being here with me. If you want to hop on the email list or Patreon to be made aware of the... No, what am I saying? To have the 48-hour ahead of time access, that'll be down below. And if you haven't hit like or subscribe or left a comment yet, I would love it if you did. That is a free, no-cost way for you to help support my channel. And until next time, and I don't know, is this going up after Halloween? It might not be. If this is up before Halloween, happy Halloween. If it's up in November, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate, or just happy Gratitude Day if you celebrate, or happy holidays if it's super late. And until next time, happy creating.